Chris, what is our second main topic today?
This comes from Aaron H. Personally, I was very surprised when the Marvel panel at Comic-Con happened and absolutely nothing was mentioned about Deadpool 3. It just seemed like the perfect place to announce it, so I started to wonder if it was really going to happen after all. Just read that Ryan Reynolds has now officially started his physical preparations for Deadpool 3, which made me very happy. What do you think the chances are that we finally get an official announcement at D23?
All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, Aaron. And yeah, this is interesting. And look, I think it's fair to say that one of the more exciting projects coming out of Marvel that everybody's waiting to hear is Deadpool 3. Now, we've known for a long time they're going to do Deadpool 3. We've heard about the writers are writing, saying Marvel hasn't been interfering with us at all. They're letting us do whatever we want to do. It's the one project that Kevin Feige has publicly said, we're not going to do R-rated content, except for Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3 is being given that really special designation that it gets to do all that kind of stuff. But now we see the next big step forward. So let's go over and take a look at this. This is Screen Rant's website that they had this report on. Actually, bring up the page itself there, Jonathan. Gotcha. This is the Screen Rant website. And if you scroll down a little bit, so what happened was, keep going down till we get to the video a little bit further. There it is. So Ryan Reynolds' personal trainer, the guy who has trained him for the first two Deadpool movies, he put up this post, and it's basically, what is the, scroll down just a touch more, Jonathan, where's it say then? It begins. Oh, and so it begins with the red face and two crossed swords. So clearly he's talking about Deadpool. The Deadpool prep is in full swing. He's getting ready to do his action stuff, getting himself in peak physical shape. Here's an interesting thing, though. Reports have already come out that said Deadpool will not be ready to shoot until 2023. So it could be that Ryan really is just going to be putting in 7, 8, 9 months. I mean, bring up that image again there, Jonathan.
Yeah, he already kind of looks like he's in pretty darn good
shape. It doesn't look like he's getting off the couch.
Get back in that gym, Ryan. You look terrible.
The dad bod there. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look like he's been eating as many cupcakes as me, but I mean, he looks like he's pretty much ready to go. So the interesting thing, though, is I think either at D23 we're going to find out one of two things with the timing of this. Either, number one, that Deadpool 3 is going to go into production earlier than reports said, that it will go into production sometime before the end of December. Otherwise, why is Ryan Reynolds getting all this hard prep now? There could be another option. That maybe, just maybe, Ryan Reynolds is doing his Deadpool prep for another Marvel movie. Mm-hmm. So if those reports, the earlier reports saying that Deadpool wouldn't be ready to start shooting until 2023, then it is conceivably possible here that the reason he's now back with his Deadpool trainer is because he's got another Marvel thing to pop up in. Now, what that thing might be, I don't know. I mean, Blade hasn't started shooting yet, or did they just start shooting? I can't remember. But Blade's not done its production yet. What else do we got coming out? Ant-Man's already shot, so he's not popping up in Ant-Man. So I don't know. But maybe it's another one. Either way, I think at D23, we are going to get an announcement that either Deadpool is going to start shooting sooner than we thought, or that Deadpool is going to appear in another movie. Either way, I think Ryan Reynolds is going to pop up at D23. So I don't know. We'll see. Chris, you see this report. Ryan, fat slob boy Reynolds, got to get into shape now.
Get in shape, Ryan.
Get his fat ass back to the gym and get himself ready to go. Could it just be for Deadpool proper? Do you think there's a chance it could be for another Marvel film even earlier?
I think it's absolutely for other films. We've talked about this. My theory is that they stitch him into everything, literally meaning Stitch. They're going to Lilo and Stitch him, just like they did for that marketing campaign when it was Stitch, popping into all the classic Disney movies and messing them up. I feel like we got that with Deadpool. And maybe that's a pipe dream, but dang it, Disney, that's what I want. Make it so, Kevin Feige. I think that'd be really, really cool. And I think peppering him into a few things is the way to go with this character. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Ryan.
Aaron, what do you think about this? Do you think this is just, hey, listen, maybe he wants to be, look, he's obviously in great shape. Maybe he's been looking at Peacemaker and he's looking at Chris Hemsworth in Thor, Love and Thunder. And he's thinking, I'm in good shape. I don't know. Maybe he wants to be like ridiculous Adonis.
I got to stop riding off my talent. Oh.
Yeah. So is it that early? Or do you think it could be for something else sooner?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to encourage everyone, beloved Ryan as well, not to look at John Cena, WW, whatever that is, star, and Chris Hemsworth, who is just a genetic freak mutant,
Yeah.
clearly from another planet. Let's not aim for that. Let's just make ourselves the best we can be. And he looks, I mean, let's face it, Ryan looks great, as we just saw. But also, because I am Cookie Ding Dong, I did have to look at a calendar just to clarify. And 2023 is actually only 3.5-ish, like 3 3/4 of months away. So January is actually not that far away.
Well, 4 or 5 months away, depending on how you count August.
It's August 4th. August, September, October, November, December. So that's 4.
Then January. January actually gets you into the month of January. Yes.
Okay, right. But if you want to just get in basic shape, you got to give yourself 3 months, like just to get in basic shape. And clearly, Deadpool is not just basic shape. It's like next level shape. And we don't know what's going to happen with this. But I do think there's 2 things that I thought when I first saw this. I was like, first of all, okay, wow, like, if he already looks that good, what is the goal? Like, I want someone to sketch it out for me. What are we shooting for? Are we going for Hulk? Are we going for Peacemaker? What are we going for here? Because I kind of like the Deadpool that we've known this Deadpool. I like him.
Yes. The one here on my desk.
Yes. And that Deadpool in that form is actually pretty darn yoked. So yes, as great as Ryan looks, we have a ways to go. I'm just gonna. I'll just point out where the.
To me, it looks like he's getting ready for Just Friends 2. I mean, look at this guy. God. What picture were you guys looking at?
But here's my main point, though. The actual point that I want to come to is, holy hell, how is Deadpool 2 being announced on Deadpool 3? Excuse me, being announced on his trainer's Instagram. Like, when I first read that, I went, oh, that clearly was a slip up on the part of the trainer. There's no way that they were okay with that. And then I went, no, the Instagram post, it's still up there.
Well, I mean, they didn't really announce Deadpool 3. Like, and we've all known there've been tons of stories. Like the writers have been talking about the writing process and everything's happening. Kevin Feige says it's happening.
Right, but I feel like my trainer posting an image with the Deadpool kind of like little emojis is something that maybe should happen the day after D23 or the day after the big trade announcement. I'm just a little shocked that was the thing that is causing, it's not like speculation. It's pretty, I mean, yes, we don't use the word confirm until we use the word confirm, but I was just a little shocked, like maybe that was something that could have posted, a few weeks from now.
Question is for you guys. What do you think about this? Fat Canadian kid Ryan Reynolds having to get himself into shape for Deadpool, because clearly, look at that slob. Oh my God, how has he let himself go so badly? Do you think he's just got a very, very long training regimen for Deadpool in 2023? Do you think they might start shooting it earlier? Or do you kind of suspect, like we do, that Deadpool might be popping up in another Marvel property before then? Whatever you guys think and speculate, it's fun to. Jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, Peacock's new series, The Resort. In Peacock's must-see new series, there's more than just trouble in paradise. There's a flip phone, a disappearance, and a suspiciously timed hurricane. The Resort, a new Peacock original from the creators of Palm Springs and Mr. Robot, is an unexpected exploration of how love, marriage, and family can be a real trip. When a couple finds an old flip phone in the jungle on an anniversary getaway, they are unknowingly pulled into an unsolved mystery, a bizarre case that went cold 15 years prior when a once-in-a-century storm wiped away all the evidence. This journey through the Mayan Riviera will take you from the edge of your seat to the depths of human experience and back again. Starring William Jackson Harper, Kristen Milioti, Luis Gerardo Mendez, and Nick Offerman, The Resort is streaming now only on Peacock.